I started 5 businesses by the age of 19, and here's what I wish I knew. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Paula. If you're not new here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Paula. I'm a 19-year-old college sophomore, and I have started 5 businesses over the course of 5 years of starting my online entrepreneurship journey. Yes, you heard that right. I've been in this space for over 5 years. It all started when I was 14 years old in the pandemic. I wanted a way of making money online. And then I started to figure out things to do on the internet to make money. And that was when I started my whole online making money journey. So from that point, I have lived a lot of different lives, and I have learned a lot of lessons that I wish someone would have been able to tell me when I was that age starting my online businesses. So between the age of 14 to now 19, here are 5 lessons that I have learned within starting my online businesses. If you would like to know my online businesses and all my streams of income, feel free to go watch this video right here or right here, where I talk about exactly how I have multiple streams of income at the age of 19. Just a brief summary of all my income streams, just to give you guys some credentials before I get started with the lessons. Number 1, I have this YouTube channel right here where I make money. I also have other faceless YouTube channels that I used to make money as well. Number 3, I do referral marketing. Number 4, I do affiliate marketing. Number 5, I do digital marketing. And number 6-ish, I do freelancing. And now that we've gotten all those out of the way, let me talk about some of the lessons that I've learned within starting my online businesses. Number 1 is people will try to discourage you. This was something that I am really proud of myself for not letting affect my personal decisions and my personal life, was getting hate from people that I knew. You will think that the people to first of all hate on you will be strangers on the internet or people who do not know you, but you will actually be so surprised to learn that the people who hate on you the most are people you actually know. Friends, your friends will hate on you. And they might say it's a joke, or they may say it in a joking way to make it sound like, okay, they're not being serious, but I'm telling you, behind every joke is a truth, okay? So just for a little context, when I first started my YouTube channel when I was 14 and 15, I got a lot of hate from friends in my high school, specifically one of my best friends when I was in high school. She would make jokes and comments about my YouTube channel, basically insinuating that I should just quit or that I'm wasting my time. They would even call my videos cringe and tell me they would talk about my YouTube channel behind my back, and I'm pretty sure they did more than I thought. But for what I know, personally to my face, I have gotten some really rude comments. It wasn't until I started to see some success with my journey that I actually started to get some positive comments. So at the beginning, when I was first getting started, I would get no support. For example, I remember posting on my story one time when I first posted my very first video, and I was expecting all of my friends to watch the video. I was expecting all of them to like my video. I had I think 200 followers, and they were all my friends. I only followed my friends on Instagram. So I was like, okay, maybe I post this video, I should get at least 200 views because I'm gonna post on my story, and I get a good amount of views on my story. If people look at my story, they're gonna go watch my videos. So I posted the video on my story, and I was like, go check out my YouTube channel. I checked back in 24 hours, the story had expired. The story got over 100 views, even not more, 200 views. And I was like, that's crazy. My video got 7 views. 7. And I was just like, that's crazy. One of those views was from me. The other view was from my family members and my parents. I probably got one person from my Instagram to actually go watch that video. And out of over 200 people that viewed my story, barely one person went and clicked on the video. I was like, okay, this is kind of weird. Like, I feel like if my friends posted their business and their journey and their YouTube on their Instagram, I would go support them. I would like it. I would subscribe. I would comment. This is kind of weird. Then that's when I realized that I actually don't have friends. All these people that I'm calling my friends, they're not my friends. So I'm like, how can I call you my friend, but I can't rely on you? You're not my friend. But I'm just gonna say, people will watch you. They will watch you beg for views, they will watch you beg for support, and they will not give it to you. So just understanding that you are your number one support system, and apart from that, having at least one person in your life to encourage you. Because let me tell you, you will have times where you want to give up. In the past 5 years, I probably felt like giving up over 5 times. Like, a lot of times I just felt like, okay, what is the point? Like, I can probably go work a 9-to-5 job and make more money than this. Why am I wasting my time? The person that was there to encourage me personally was my mother. She was one of the only people in my family that I told about my YouTube channel, because obviously she's my mother. Like, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna start making faceless YouTube videos, and then I'm gonna start posting my own content. I'm gonna start doing affiliate marketing. I'm gonna start doing digital marketing. I'm gonna start this. I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna start drop shipping, stuff like that. And I lost a lot of money, but I think having someone there to encourage me, like, she'd always tell me, like, don't give up. I remember when I tried dropshipping for the very first time, I lost over $200. Mind you, I was 16, so for me that was a lot of money. So I was like, wow, I just lost money during this thing. Like, why am I wasting my time with this? So having someone to encourage you, because you will need encouragement. You will have times where you want to give up, and you will need someone to push you, someone to remind you of your vision and remind you of your goal. Next up, we have time management. So as a college student, I realized that I was insanely more productive when I was in high school versus when I was in college. I would do so much in a day because I had no distractions in my life. Just in college, I realized that my workload became a lot. It wasn't the fact that I was lazier in college, it was the fact that I had more stuff to do. For those of you guys who do not know, I am a student athlete. So not only am I a full-time college student taking over 5 classes per semester, I'm also a full-time athlete with practices every single day and track meets every single weekend. So therefore, I had way limited time. And with trying to have a social life and do well in school and also do well in my sport, it was a lot. So I didn't get lazy. Obviously, college is a lot harder than high school. In high school, I could probably get by with studying barely. But in college, I have to study every single day, multiple hours per day. So learning how to manage my time really came in handy. And now I'm gonna get into my next tip, is figuring out what matters to you. Okay? I will not lie to you guys. I went astray for a bit. Like, when I say astray, I mean I moved away from the vision that I had for myself for a little bit of time. But don't worry, I'm back. When I say this, was my priorities for a very long time, for a short period of time, were skewed. This comes with a lot of sacrifices. It comes with a lot of things that you maybe want to do but you can't do. You have to realize what is more important to you right now. What is important to you? What matters? What are your priorities? Right now, I have like 4 or 5 main priorities in my life. And before I do anything, before I agree to do anything, before I do make any decisions, I ask myself, does this align with my top 5 priorities? Number 1 is God. Number 2 is my education, my studies. Number 3, my business right here, my YouTube channel, all my business together. Number 4, my sport. And number 5, my peace of mind. If any of the decisions I want to make, anything does not align with any of these 4 or 5 things, I'm not gonna take part in it. I'm really not. I had no set schedule. I could set my own schedule. I could go out whenever I wanted with my friends. I didn't have, you know, those strict things. I felt like I had freedom that I never had before, and so I didn't know how to handle it at all. I went from basically 0 to 100 like in a second. So therefore I started to devour away from my core values and my core goals, and I wasn't spending as much time on my YouTube videos. I wasn't spending as much time on my business. I was not devoting times to other things that I thought at that moment I really wanted, but I realized that I don't want them. Before I take any action or make any decisions in my life at the current moment, ask myself, will this matter in 2 years? Will this matter in 3 years? Will I feel the same way in 4 or 5 years? If the answer is no, then I do not do that thing. Now, I do have a social life. I do have friends. I do hang out. I do still have part of the college experience, at least the parts that I personally would want to have. It's all about figuring out what matters to you. It also means surrounding yourself with people who do the same things. So also surrounding yourself with the right people that have the same goals as you will really help you with your success and not hinder you from making progress. Last but not least, I just want to say, having motivation to start. Honestly, motivation will get you started, but discipline will keep you going. Motivation will get you started, but discipline will keep you going. One of the very best quotes that I heard about discipline that really changed my perspective is, discipline is doing what you have to do even when you don't want to do it. Discipline is thinking about the future. Is it comfortable to sit around all day and watch Netflix? Yeah, it is. Trust me, I would love to do that. But, will you regret in the future? Will you wish that, oh, I wish when I was 19 and 20, I wasn't focused on the stuff that I was, and I was focused on growing my business? Would you wish that? Most likely you would. Now, I'm not saying like wanting to have the college experience is bad. I do have a college experience. Like I said, I do go out with my friends, but I do everything in moderation, and I realize that some things I would never do. Just understanding, what are your core values? What are things that I want? And does this align with my core values? Also realizing that what works for everyone may not work for you. Now, there are some people that they are able to balance everything. They're able to balance school, sports, relationships, friendships, I don't know, social life all at once, and feel like they can give 100% effort in everything. I cannot. I can't. I'm a person that when I put my mind to something, I give it 100% effort. So I'm not able to balance school, sport, relationships, friendships all at once. I feel like something will be lacking. Something. At least more than one thing will lack. So therefore, I have to focus on the few things that I can now. I just want to be extraordinary. From a very young age, I never wanted to be average. I never did. I always had the best grades in my school. I always did everything the best. I think one of my biggest fears is being average. That's one of my biggest fears. Me being with a group of people and not standing out and being like the next person. That is something that haunts me every single day. I don't want to be average. And obviously, if you want to be more than average, if you want to be extraordinary, you have to do extraordinary things. You can't do average things and expect to be extraordinary. That's not how it works. So those are some of the things that I learned from starting 5 businesses in the span of like 5 years, so like 19 now. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I do want to mention that I do have an ebook that's currently on sale for 65% off. It is my side hustle starter guide, and the best part about this ebook is that you get a refund if you are not satisfied, which means if you do not make money, you're able to get a full refund on your money. So I recommend you guys go check out the ebook if you guys are interested in making money online. And that's the end of the video. I will see you guys in my next video.